Namaste, Neeru naam again. This is Bond Brokerage, and today let's dive into history. Let's understand one of the most tragic financial events that happened in 2008. To be specific, I'm talking about the mortgage crash that led to a global recession in 2008. One of the most tough time for not only America but also South Asia, Europe, and of course Nepal. So to begin, firstly we have to understand all the basics. Let's start with mortgage and mortgage-backed securities. Simple bhasama, mortgage is home loans considered as one of the safest collateral is real estate for obvious reasons. So mortgage is simply home loans, right? Let's now get into mortgage-backed securities. In simple terms, just say if you were to take a loan, you'd have to pay monthly interest of a certain percentage of a certain principal for a certain time. That's basic. So now in case of everyone taking loans, credit or mortgage, the bank is cashless. It only has a certain amount of money. It needs to operate it, needs to maximize profits, and hence the banks created mortgage-backed securities. Simplifying, if you were to compile all the loans that were withdrawn and keep it in a place, now you have a financial institute that is yielding monthly income through the interest paid by the loan, that has a capital which yields as the principal of the mortgages. So over in all, if you were to collect enough loans, you would have a financial institution that gives you a good secured monthly income, is profitable and holds value. It was almost the best financial creation to be till date. But as once said, it is not what you don't know that gets you. It's what you know for sure that just is not so. Now the thing that crashed in 2008 were these mortgage-backed securities. Why, if you may ask? Well, it's more of an one lineup that went wrong. Who doesn't pay their mortgages? Which led to a bubble created because people were greedy. For more mortgages meant more money. And then they ran out of mortgages to put in mortgage-backed securities. After all, there were only so many homes and so many people with good enough jobs. Then the banks started filling them securities with riskier and riskier mortgages that led to burst of one of the big mortgage bubble. Now what you have to know is these mortgage-backed securities were filled with extremely risky adjustable rate loans, which means after a certain time period, the interest rates might fluctuate according to the economic condition. When the majority of the adjustable rate kick in higher, they begin to fail. And if the mortgage-backed securities were to fail above 15%, the whole mortgage-backed security is worthless. In short, these mortgage-backed securities were filled with no income verification, adjustable rates, default rates had risen up to 8%, whom had been debt, not assets. Economics is more like physics. Everything is held together like with a chain. The mortgage crash led to the crash of banks, which led to the crash of housing prices in America, which impacted the globe. South Asian market crashed, Ukraine crashed, Nepal too felt the shockwave. Interest rates in Nepal rose too. It was a global recession. Now what do we resonate? History always repeats itself because we don't pay attention the first time. The real estate halt in Nepal was caused by similar incidents, similar mistakes. Few people, few mistakes led to a lot of innocent in crisis. All we can do is learn from everything happened and make ourselves better. There's a very good movie that I would like to recommend. It's called The Big Short. It's about the financial crisis of 2008. Do give it a watch. You will get to know more. You will like it. Thank you for your time. This is Bond Brokerage. This is Miguel. Do reach out to buy, sell, or invest.